so long.
Don't say it like that.
Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday.
Hello.
We're going to get up to shenanigans here real quick. All right. Who to pick on first? There's his X-Gym. Okay.
Who's this Theris you speak of?
Marius. See? It's just going to get worse, trust me. You kind of take your long rest. You wake up probably at this point, maybe like 10 o'clock the following morning. I haven't really heard from anyone quite yet. You kind of look out and you just see coming up, it looks like the beginning of a large lake that is kind of off to your northern side.
I'm sure it's a different lake.
Totally. But you continue uninhibited. You'll probably you can't really see much from there, but you probably will be at your destination before day's end. However, you four. First of all, did we decide if you could swim or not?
I think history has shown Luke.
All I heard Luke hit.
Okay, my microphone is being a bastard.
I'm switching to my computer microphone.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was worse.
Yeah, that was better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just cut out at the end, is all.
Yeah, it just, you were saying it and then it cut out.
Okay, well,
I think that we heard again.
Luke can swim, as history has shown.
All right. So, Misfit, Dustin, as you kind of are sitting on the shore, thanks to whatever luck or shenanigans you guys live by, you take a moment just happy that you're both alive, and then you hear, splash, splash! And you see Serena and Lou just like in the lake.
They look like they're fine.
Those are some weird looking fish.
Serena will swim to shore.
Hold up. What was that earlier?
Which part?
Swim.
Yo, when you took my bag.
Uh-huh.
When you kissed me?
You weren't acting like yourself. Seemed like a suitable distraction. Now, if you're done talking...
Alright.
I just need to let you both know.
Mm-hmm.
I was rolling the stealth check to see if the DM could get out of there.
You roll a 2?
What?
We noticed the DM trying to leave.
Hey, you down here! Aww. Alright, so you guys make your way to shore.
Yeah.
Mister, those aren't fish.
Oh, how come they got to go swimming?
You're welcome to hop in.
Oh, man, that dragon couldn't hit for crap, but I fell off a cliff and that hurt.
Dragons aren't real.
Alright, what else do you call a thing with wings and is a lizard?
Flying snake.
A winged lizard?
No, I'm pretty sure those were dragons.
Drakes, at least.
I'm not sure what they were. Oh, speaking of which, Lou, what was up with you back there?
Does Lou know what happened to him?
I believe you do, but let me just double check. I think the answer is yes, though.
Charm person, the user is aware, but dominate person doesn't specify that they're not specifically aware that they were hit with a dominate person.
That's why I'm looking. Let's see. Yeah. I would say at this point, just because you kind of fled, it's kind of foggy, but it doesn't. It just felt like it was kind of happening.
What do you mean?
Well, at one moment you wanted to attack, and then you wanted to retreat, and then you wanted to go back, and you were rather adamant about your bag and gate piece.
I mean, I only remember being adamant about the gate piece, not my bag.
Why did you want to hold on to it so bad?
While you guys figure this out, I'm gonna go get a camp going.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's kind of foggy.
Yeah, where are we actually?
A lake.
There's water, I'm making a camp, and I'm going to sleep.
What time of day
What
is
time
it?
of day is it?
For you guys right now, it's probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So you're gonna have to, if you want your long rest, you're gonna have to kind of sleep in a little.
Well, after that, who knows where we are. Some time to recover wouldn't be a bad idea.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out while everyone rests up first.
You grab some rest first.
You actually gonna wake me up for second watch?
I'll wake you up once you've slept enough.
That's a no, then. Alright. I guess we rest and sleep in.
All right, so I'd say by the time you guys wake up, it's probably like, just to be nice, we'll say noon.
Okay.
But you do manage to find rest without much issue, unless there was anything you wanted to do the night prior.
I'd toss Toothless bag back.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, let the guard down, run! No.
I was pretty sure I wasn't going to get this back for a while. Oh. I guess nothing happened.
Now we gotta find our way back to the road in the caravan.
Road, yes. Caravan is unlikely.
What, you don't think that we can catch it?
Do you know where we are?
Well, no.
All of the four of you roll history checks to see if you remember during your discussions.
That would be a no.
Nope.
Part of my background makes me proficient in like remembering terrain.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's helpful.
Would you think you would have been to the mainland before?
Probably not.
I would say, while you don't know exactly where you are, you do remember the nice lady talking, and the guard when you first got on, just because you like stories. And they mentioned kind of going up through these mountains, across these plains, and then going down past this giant lake. So
Ooh.
you would assume, and I mean, if you had to guess within proximity, it could be anywhere, but that would probably be the closest lake you could think of, which would still be in kind of the same direction you're going, but it's also a very large lake, and you could be on numerous sides.
Are there any hills or trees I could climb to get a better vantage point to maybe try and find a road?
I would say, probably you could find a decent sized tree. There's not a whole lot of hills unless you wanted to travel a little bit.
No, I'll just climb a tree for now.
Sure. So you bear up the tree. You get to the top, roll a perception check.
I'm helping, I promise. This isn't just because I want to.
You look around. Let's see. You kind of take a look. You're like on the western shore, it would seem. Not too far off from necessarily where the road would be. But you don't actually see the road itself.
What do you see up there?
I see a lake and I see you guys.
Not helpful. Do you see anything else?
Oh, there's a really cool bug right here. Hold on, let me get it. I'll show you.
Misfit. He's really endearing.
I slide down the tree.
All right, make it down without issue.
Well, Misfit, do you know which way is north?
Well, the sun's right there.
It's noon.
It's not going to be right above us unless we're on the equator,
True.
and depending on the season. I could probably figure it out if I roll a good survival check.
You go do that.
Go for it.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Not bad, not bad. Sure.
Okay, so we're on the western side of the lake. There should be a path around here somewhere. I don't know where though.
You're certain around here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the people said that the caravan would cross by a lake eventually.
I suppose let's hope that this is the lake that we're referring to then. Means there should be a road nearby. And let's see. The caravan was traveling east, if I'm not mistaken.
Kind of southeast at the moment, but yeah, more or less.
So if that's west, the caravan should have been traveling somewhere around that way.
Wait, I'm going
I guess let's
to
go
make
have
a
a look.
genius play here as I re-prepare my spells. I'm gonna cast locate animals or plants, and I'm gonna try to find Trent because we left him on the caravan.
What's the range?
I think 5 miles.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is how we found Bob's cart.
Yeah, it's 5 miles.
That is an insane range.
It's a specific spell.
Yeah, that too.
That potted plant is the most useful item Malone gave us.
Where's my boy? I gotta find my boy. Oh, that's just on the limit. Okay.
Oh,
What is it?
All right. I know what direction Trent is.
okay.
Lead
You
the
guys
way.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have to apologize.
What speed are you then?
Just dropping speed.
Okay. We'll begin moving. By the way, you two did very well back there. Had it not been for your efforts, I'm not sure. Well, we would have recovered the gate piece.
There's still one out there.
Yes, but they took 3 and got away with 1, so I would say we won that battle.
It's better than no gate pieces.
Mm-hmm.
If you insist.
And we now know that someone's looking for them.
Did
So
we know that
did
already?
gain information.
Yeah.
More overtly.
I wonder why that lady wanted them.
Oh, she was handing them off to. So
To
probably,
Drakes.
yeah, she was handing them to them, like a handoff.
Mhm.
She said she was being followed. So us.
I wonder who was following her. Maybe somebody else wanted the gate pieces?
That's
Miss
a good
it.
idea. That is a great idea.
I mean, that is a great idea. Yes.
We should follow them.
Yes.
All right. So do you head in the direction of Trent?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
As we'll be walking or jogging and talking.
Sure. How long does it
Jogging.
last, Misfit?
It is not concentration. I just get a general direction and distance.
Like a ping?
Yep.
Okay.
Divine Sense Plant Edition.
So
With
how
the
far
long
away can you
distance
sense?
calling.
How do we what?
How far away can you sense plants?
I don't know how to describe it in terms you'd understand.
Very wise.
Really? Well, they should have stopped for lunch. Do we want to try and pick up speed?
Maybe.
I could It makes someone go fast.
I'll catch up.
Serena, do you want to go fast this time?
Uh,
I think
you're practicing with speed, aren't you?
yeah.
Are you okay for a marathon?
What?
Are you okay with a marathon?
Oh, yes. I thought you said miracle.
No.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's pick up the speed.
All right. I need for the sustained speed you're going to be going at to keep pace. I need all of you to roll athletics checks
Oh, even me?
Does it have to be athletics?
or constitution checks, your choice.
Uh,
Can I get out of this with mobile?
I'll
Can I
give you
move it?
advantage.
Okay.
and I think Serena's writing Misfit, so she's
Mm-hmm.
It's it definitely takes it out of you.
She's keeping watch.
All right, but you do make a good pace. Let's see how well they do.
oh no, they.
The caravan. They rolled a 12. Marius, you notice as you're traveling, this road is the smoothest it's been so far on the travels. Seems really great. Everyone's in a great mood. It's been like a great day for travel. Great pace.
Good. Makes it easier to read when I'm not bouncing around.
Absolutely. Yeah. You could even ride if you wanted to at this pace. All right. So you guys do hurry, but it seems like they're having a good speed as well. But at least you know you're not far off. If only Leo were here to send a message.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? You just keep running?
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
Some kind of loading.
Another con?
Yep. Another set of rolls.
Oh.
Serena is not winded at all.
She's rolling perception.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Okay.
My
Okay.
statement's still correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Serena, by conserving your energy, you kind of look, and as you go through, you do see what it looks like wagon tracks. You almost like cross over them for a bit. You're like, wait, that way.
These guys' tracks. Looks like the caravan passed here not too long. We may just catch up yet.
All right, so you guys turn, continue on after it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'll say, for expediency's sake, you guys continue to go and go and go. Marius, about probably like 11:30, they stop for lunch. Everyone kind of just is like having a nice time, and as you guys are packing up to go, from your west, you just kind of see these very winded-looking, sweaty individuals.
And say this is lunchtime.
Mhm.
And you said we're getting ready to leave again?
Yeah.
I'll
Hurry up, go.
flag people. I'm like, wait. I think we our companions have caught back up to us, and looks like they may be in need of some food and drink. We could keep everything out for a moment.
Like, put the pot back on the hook and leave the stuff out.
Hi, berries.
I didn't know I'd see you all again.
Honestly,
Welcome back.
same.
Did you find your elf friend?
Yeah, we had to fight some dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing. How did you survive fighting not but apparently that's plural? You fought more than one dragon?
3 of them. Yep.
I fell off a cliff.
You fell off a cliff.
That hurt more than the dragons.
I don't think they were dragons. Well, dragons aren't real to begin with.
Well, I think I need to
Shut
hear
up,
this
speak
tale
Draconic.
and write this all down. That could be a bestseller. And just kind of chuckle.
We're not sure what those creatures were. Some form of scaled humanoid that
Oh,
What
they had wings. They were
tra-
dragons. Oh,
yes, they also had wings, horns.
Yeah, I told the taskmaster not to send the caravan on. I saw y'all coming, so I had them put the pots back on sit and get some nourishment.
That's appreciated.
Oh man, I'm famished.
After everybody sits and like kind of gets a breather and some food and liquid in them, I'm like, well, while you were gone, your friend had some interesting reading information for all of you. Or about all of you, I should say.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Okay. Okay.
What note open? Go.
Are we out? We're currently outside, or are we in one of the wagons?
I'm assuming we're
You're
sitting
outside.
outside. I don't go into specifics right now.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, some interesting information they'd been gathering about you.
That's so.
Oh.
Well, once we head back in, I'd love to see it.
Can all of you read? I know we're working on it, and I point at Misfit.
I can read just fine.
Yes, I can read.
I can write.
So I've also commandeered their wagon since apparently they vacated it, and rules of the road state, and I go into the legal part of it. So we have an extra...
Basically, it's a very fancy way of saying finders keepers.
Basically.
Mhm.
And after everybody's eaten and rested, and the caravan gets moving on, I'll invite everybody to come into that new wagon and hand paper out to everybody with their notes.
Okay.
Oh boy. I really want to know what Serena said, but I guess I'll stick with mine.
Can you also give me misfits too? Because I'd probably read them to him.
Now, I'm going to help Miss because I've been teaching Misfit to read.
Okay.
So I'm going to help her or him sound it out and everything.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Does anyone want to read theirs aloud?
Can we preview and then I will.
You want to go first?
No one else is volunteering.
I'll read mine aloud. With Marius's help.
I'll read mine first and then share if it's not anything too embarrassing.
No, I went out for I was here first. You took too long.
He already called it.
Mhm.
So, 2 things I'll give you, just because they're not, completely crazy. Most of the notes are regarding your abilities in fighting, effective ranges, weaknesses, pretty detailed notes, even about personality. It is also noted that there seems to be another individual that has kind of like mixed with you, and it is noted its abilities and personality. And there's a specific note that says something about it says like a first son.
First son, like
Mhm.
SON.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
What?
there's the part I will whisper to you.
Okay.
And there's a picture. Do you give them the picture or no?
If it's anything pertaining to them, I'll give them
Uh-huh.
their specifics. I won't share with anybody else.
Okay, let me whisper you, then I'll whisper her. I'll
Okay.
whisper you in Discord though. Right, Deft?
Mhm.
Oh, Techno, can you take invisible off me, please?
Oh, yep.
Where's Misfit?
I've been here the whole
Yes.
time.
There's one thing when I hand all the information out.
Mm-hmm.
When I hand the picture to you, this is Dustin's, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
This individual here, and I point my finger to one, I want to know how to get a hold of them. Because they kill children. They need to pay.
All right.
So let me whisper him, and then I'll tell you what's in the picture.
Now, I don't know if anybody else can see it when it's done, but, you know, like I say, as I hand, I'm pointing to an individual on there.
If anyone wants to try to sneak a peek, let me know.
Suri's probably reading hers while that's going on.
I mean, I'm waiting for him to help me. I'll peek.
I'm doing that out of the corner of my eye, so just 4 and 3. I do not see anything.
Honestly, Misfit, if I noticed you trying to take a peek, I would just show you. So yeah, you get it.
Why is it not? Oh, boo. Wrong window. All right.
Well, that can't be right.
Do you want me to describe the picture aloud, or do you want me to whisper?
Yeah, have that whispered to me. Because I like describing things.
Oh, I need to step away real quick.
Go for it.
Oh, okay.
You definitely don't need to see this. Don't worry.
Gate, you can turn your timer off. I'm just gonna do it now.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
That's what you see.
Is it a note that says I'm that thing, or is it like on the picture?
No, in the notes it says you're the thing, and then
Okay.
there's a picture.
Where am I standing in that?
Side by side.
Like forefront
Mm-hmm.
with everyone behind us. Okay.
Yeah, and after I point
Yeah.
at the individual and say that, I like just look you dead in the eyes, unblinking.
This is the man from the boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. The only memory I have of them is a dream and a battlefield, and they told me to follow, and I don't remember if I did. but based on what I saw on the boat, I don't trust him anymore, even if a past version of me did. This so-called guardian of faith, if that's what I was when I was with him, then that's not something I want to be again.
I would say Marius, roll a history check. Not a title, it's an organization. The Guardians of Faith were the soldiers that fought during the collapse of the Divine Gate.
How old are you?
30, 40? It's hard to tell. I was in a swamp for 20 years.
And you were part of... And what was the name of the organization?
Guardian of Faith.
You were part of the Guardians of Faith, correct? Or are?
Whoever this person was seems to think so.
At this point, I start like, well, the Guardians of Faith, and I start reciting histories that I've read and details of what they did, what the organization was about, and if they're still together or disbanded, I'll relay that information.
Yeah. More or less, they were a great organization, just kind of like a collection of good nations for peace, until their untimely fall. Their fall did occur during the destruction of the Divine Gate. They had done very well and fought very well, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, the gate was closed behind them, and they did then not fare so well.
Well, that corroborates with other things that I've learned since leaving that are very concerning.
You also would know, Theris, this event did happen sometime about 3,200 years ago.
So I would peg you at a little bit older than 30. 32 maybe. 3,200.
Well, if you say so, sure. I'll pull out a piece of paper and write that down.
Do you write it on your note how old you are?
Yes.
Perfect.
Now, I'm assuming the histories don't say anything about any kind of immortals in their midst or anything like that.
There were gods at the battle. But from the tellings of most things, those that did not flee through the gate, or that were killed, may be roaming about, kind of unable to regenerate their powers. But from the sounds of it, most of them pretty much died or were already on the other side.
Except for your friend here, who apparently has the same issues you do with aging.
Well, whatever he did to get his power is not something I agree with. Undead. He was cold, lifeless. He seemed driven, but not driven for the correct things. It seems like he kind of forgotten that the Divine have a plan, and it seems like he wants to take matters into his own hands because he thinks that since he has magic, he has power.
Well, that sometimes goes hand in hand.
Yes, but that's not power mortals should have.
What you do recall from the boat as well, his claim was he was going to reopen the gate.
Oh yeah, I don't want him to do that. Yeah, I would relay that. Like, I remember he said he wanted to open the gate, but if someone like him opens that gate, there's a certain amount of power he would gain by doing so, and he does not deserve it with what he has become.
Well,
If we find him again,
I hope so.
can I trust that you will help me finish him?
Guaranteed, you would have to actually hold me back, which physically would not be a hard thing to do, but he needs to pay for his crimes.
I just imagine Misfit holding the chair. Hold my back.
I don't think any of us will be holding you back.
Good. Because this is one person whose death can only bring good.
And we agree on that for sure.
Good.
Lou,
Good.
Mm-hmm.
so you're next, yeah?
Yeah.
You pull yours out?
Yep.
Want to read them all out?
You know what? Lou's not thinking about that yet.
Yeah.
Anyone can look at it.
It does note same thing: weaknesses, combat abilities, effective range. Notes that you're not that dangerous beyond 60 feet, apparently.
Oh.
Opinions. It does note that you seem to have a very convenient friendship with Zozora. And there's some notes of caution just in regards to, actions taken. And then there's also notes about your lineage.
Okay, wait, no, what? Interested?
Mhm.
Dad.
God!
God.
There seems to be some notes that you are descended from a more important dragon line of some sort, and likely a much more powerful dragon. The note that it picked up, how they spotted this, your ability to infuse your sorcery points into spell slots for others.
We did do that once.
Mm-hmm.
That was so long ago.
That was like at the fall, wasn't it?
Yup. Oh, yeah.
But that apparently is a very specific trait to a very specific dragon line.
Oh. Any specifics there?
You're not familiar with the names because all of these you've kind of would have heard of, but been dead for a long time and they weren't in power that long.
Fair.
So, you say the dragon lineage stuff out loud?
There is a name though. I'll whisper that to you.
It's open. I mean, everyone could see it.
Oh,
I put it down, and then Lou's just more focusing on the dragons aren't real. Wait.
Yeah, when you said
actually,
you
I
were
can
saying
just
something
go.
out loud to someone, and you were just straight up speaking Draconic.
The name that was listed, Lou, is Balthazar.
I'm sorry. What?
Eh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All it says.
Wait. Dragons are real?
But how do you not know this?
Didn't you say you just fought dragons?
No,
Yeah.
those were like winged people, like winged lizard people.
So
They
basically,
fought something. Humanoids, scaled, various colors,
What?
wings,
Tiso,
horns.
how old are you?
Let me check my character sheet because I
At least
actually put it
3,200
random.
years old.
22.
He's not old.
Dragons aren't that uncommon. You should have at least seen one within the last decade.
How rare are dragons now?
The first one you'd ever heard of or had seen was your guildmaster.
You mean his I'm pretending to be a dragon magic transformation, or a magic transformation?
Yeah, that is the only dragon you've even heard of, though, because even the sight of that, like, was quite the happenings around the area.
I think the closest thing I've seen is Guildmaster.
Who?
Khan.
I'm gonna look at Misfit. Con?
Oh, you remember the man that was in the bed when you jumped out the window?
I jumped out a window?
Yeah, you did.
I guess you don't.
Maybe that's where you got the brain damage.
Oh, he's. That's rude if I say that.
Say it.
He's always had that.
He got Dane
He's
damage.
Dang.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we got to Draymond. We flew on Khan's back.
This is true.
Draymond. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say a random fact about it that is like so old that it sounds like I don't even remember the place. It was that small port town on the south of Karis. Really tiny. Just getting on its feet.
I mean, it's not that tiny.
No, I only saw like a boat every 3 months. Small port town, not a lot of trade.
Okay. I think you're remembering the wrong information.
What do you mean?
That's a fairly large port city.
Oh, well, now you're just telling lies.
Yeah, probably. Well, alright. I guess I should at least look into this Balthazar person when I get a chance.
Is he your dad?
No. I think it said lineage, so that means how can I explain this to you? Like grandpa?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All your family members going back to the beginning. That's your lineage.
Who goes next?
I think it would be Misfit and Marius. Serena reading hers quiet or in her head.
I don't have a piece of paper.
Whereas
He hasn't told us he has notes.
No, I don't have one for me, apparently.
I meant like you helping Misfit read
Oh,
his.
Yes.
Misfit.
Sound it out.
It's got a lot of notes. Same thing about you: weaknesses, favorite foods, likes, dislikes.
Those are
I have
probably
to know.
20 pages.
It does note you have a lethal peanut allergy. See if she's done her homework. She also does note that you seem to have some sort of uncanny knack for like drawing in hags and making deals with them. It's like a good 2 paragraphs of like just it's almost like there's like some Nexus style math here. Just like it seems to be like the center point for this activity. Like it's afflicted by so many. But it does note that this will probably lead to your very unfortunate early death if not corrected.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Misfit doubles down and makes deals with every hag he can, to the point where there's so many deals that none can claim them.
Yeah, you still smell awful.
He's a man of the
Good.
people.
We need to deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something we really do need to deal with.
But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy for Misfit. Serena,
She's not sharing.
you're not sharing?
No, she's while they were reading theirs out loud, she was reading hers in her head.
Sure. Let me pull yours.
What, do you think she's not a secretive person?
Serena, no, she's not secretive.
Misfit. For someone so thorough, they really don't know anything about you.
Here, I will whisper
I
to
mean,
you.
what can I say? I'm a very mysterious man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Mhm.
So, Serena, other than the same shenanigans, abilities, weaknesses, things like that, it does also note. Let's see. That is the first thing it notes. And it also notes and that.
What does it say, Serena?
Oh, nothing to worry about.
Are you sure?
I'm
I mean,
sure.
mine was pretty spot on. I'm definitely weak to the color red.
And here Dustin was claiming that yours was all over the place. Aren't you a bit too mysterious to be accurately recorded?
I mean, it's got a couple bits right. Not all of them, but a couple.
Come on, share with the class.
There's nothing really here. She'll fold up the pages.
All right. You guys can read through your notes. Did you want to read the other notes that were with it too, or just their individual stuff?
Peer over the other notes as well.
Oh, it depends. Oh no, he's got all of his thingies.
Got you.
Those were your private notes.
Just a second. Yeah, I'll. They're not here though, right?
No, you're as far as you don't know what happened to that one.
Did I know
one
that
disappeared.
that was before I came along, or?
No, that's your Nathaniel's your bard.
Okay.
The one that used to push you around.
Okay.
He's got notes too.
They have something here for Nathaniel as well, and I'll read it out loud to everybody.
You kind of start going through these, and as you read it aloud, it does kind of note who his father is, the abilities and things he has. And it seems to also have notes regarding, like the last bit of notes about him are a ship name and like a time.
Yes, that must have been the ship that he left on. I wonder if he did make it.
That's good if he did.
To the side of it, you see a little note that says 500 gold pieces.
Do I assume that's a dead or alive kind of reward?
I have no idea. It's right next to, so it just is a note, notes about him, and then a very small line saying a ship name, a time, and then it has a price next to it.
And is he part of your organization that you're in? Your guild?
No, not.
Associated
No.
with?
No, we ran into him on the island while we were escaping.
And it's like it seems like they've put together information on your organization.
Okay, that. What is that one?
Oh no, it's not their organization. It's so you have information regarding another party on a semi-similar path, and then you have notes regarding the Black Skulls.
Ah.
But you can also do this as you write in the card as well.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you'll never leave lunch.
Yep.
Hmm.
What's
I
the
see.
Who would ever want to stop lunch?
Good point. Can't argue
Serena
with that
Lee
logic.
sat by the window, seeming deep in thought.
All right, so as you guys kind of begin heading back on the road, what do you guys do?
I'm whispering something to Misfit.
Sure. So did you want me to share the notes on either of those two?
Yeah, any of the pertinent things. If I,
Sure.
that would help us out any.
It does look like there are other notes about other people. Apparently there was another party of people this person had taken notes on and tracked at one point. It also appears you look through and you find like one of the notebooks it has in it. The notes look very similar to kind of like the notes you have in your notebook regarding those names. They kind of line up in certain spots, but there has more detail.
Did you get my message?
Oh, it's under my OneNotes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Does anyone have their list?
Lists of what?
The 10 individuals.
Yes, I believe one of those.
Well, it's a whole new list.
Oh no.
So it may have information you didn't have before. But if you don't know what information you had before, it's definitely information you didn't have before.
Oh.
But it does show that they were kind of going after some of these similar individuals. Looks like a big group of people.
Mm-hmm.
It also does note they apparently also had issues at the same casino you did. You see a lot of similar names and players involved. In fact, you start to remember your time kind of back to the casino, guys, and you're like, weren't they repairing some of that? Let's see. They broke out a sea captain in Tharbad. Had kind of made an escape by sea. Apparently lost some expensive cargo. You do find one note that you do find very interesting, at least Misfit. And all of you recognize there is one of the pirate names that you do recognize.
Dirge.
Actually, two. Dirge and Doc are both listed on the manifest.
Oh.
It then basically says that there was an incident that happened on the airship that they were traveling in. The giant warforge they had in their hull that they had been working on from leftover parts the party had given them had been animated by ghosts and broke out the side of the airship, taking a crate of very valuable magical metal with it, the bottom of the seafloor.
That's just unfortunate.
Party, including Dirge and Doc, both went to go locate it, recover it. Seemingly, they got down there. There's some more dangerous sea creatures. They kind of held fast, though. However, apparently at some point, Doc had just disappeared. Like he was just there, and then all of a sudden there's like just this thunderous blast, and he was gone. And it notes they don't know what happened to him after that. Dirge that mentions that there is like this very large creature. There is a sketch as well. Techno, I'll appreciate this one. There you go.
I wonder what it is.
The Gongoozler.
It's the
Gongoozler.
Gongoozler.
But there's notes that essentially it took over control of Dirge's mind, and used him and his powers to kind of free it from its seafloor kind of little prison it was hanging out in. It then says that Dirge was unseen and was in its service for probably about 3 months.
Oh,
Oof.
that's not good.
Well,
Poor Uncle Dirge.
he got better.
After that, it says that this party ran into a very interesting living ship, to which many interesting things happened on. Once they'd gotten inside of it, they discovered it was alive. A lot of crazy things happened. They fired a cannon within its hold into the side of the ship while they were on the seafloor. Needless to say, it didn't go very well. They did manage to kind of flee to their lifeboats, where 2 of their comrades had remained, keeping them safe. This is why Max doesn't go to the ocean anymore.
Yep.
And right as they were kind of just like finally taking a rest, there was a pirate fleet that was about to sail right over them. When apparently one of these individuals that they kind of met on this living ship that had kind of fled with them apparently moved them into some sort of black and white dimension.
Oh, that's familiar.
And the ships had kind of just sailed straight through them. Sometime after they'd kind of cleared through, this individual, which there's not many notes on, essentially had teleported them, and they had ended up on an island kind of near where this aboleth had set up camp. Totally by accident, too, which was freaking
So that's
hilarious.
what it was.
It then says that they kind of, were on this island. They made their way. There was apparently some sort of like large celebration going on this other part of the island. They'd kind of gone over there, and then essentially, more or less, it says that the majority of them were never seen from again, and that only 2 of them survived.
Yikes.
A turtle named Lum and a monk named Enra are the only ones noted.
Okay.
I didn't master like that. Out of character.
Bad guys. It does note a few, so a lot of them you already know. Let's read through your favorite list, shall we? I got to go to a different campaign for this, though. The themes page.
Oh, joy.
There's a human rogue named Kara. There is Zul, who is also, his full name is Zularan, noted as a necromancer. And then they go through this family of these feral winged tieflings, except for one of them apparently doesn't have wings. They all do look fairly similar, though. One is named Maghar. As you kind of look at the portrait of this one, or you kind of look at the notes on him, it sounds very familiar to two creatures you fought in the past.
Oh.
A very large bear and another creature you had on your travel here. Kind of beast-like.
Like what?
The
Beast-like creatures.
Oh. Got you.
There's also another one that is noted druid. Then there's two other ones that are not the family of tieflings. Apparently there is 3 sons and a daughter also in that tiefling family. Then there's also a individual called Bolog the Black that is a large orc. A wizard named Zayag. And then it says there's 2 foreigners, both of which are dark elves. She's not sure what their names are, but she doesn't like either of them. It also does note that your dear ex-guildmate is also a member, apparently. It does look like Wart probably betrayed you. You guys kind of take your time going through different notes and things like that. Once you kind of go through that, what do you guys do? Until you get there.
We're just kind of, we got some free time, right?
Would you let me go through your notes, Misfit?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Do your thing first.
Can you actually, I don't have thumbs, can you add one of those big hyena things to my animal book?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me see it.
Yeah. It's beautiful. This is the best dog. I think it's a dog.
You know what? I'll draw this in MS Paint and I'll post it in the Discord really quick.
Yes.
It's
Approved.
perfect.
It's just what I imagined. Anyone else have things they want to do while they're killing time?
No, not in particular.
I would have looked through Misfit's notes and say they really didn't know. Wow. For how much research they do, they sure don't see the obvious.
I am a conundrum. I have many secrets.
That's a very
Yes,
big
yes, you
word.
do.
I'm glad. I like the way you use that, Misfit.
Mm-hmm. I am the
I'm
smartest.
curious. What did they note on you?
On me,
Mhm.
there was no notes. I guess I'm not part of your organization or been around you long enough to be of interest.
Oh, I think you're interesting, Marius.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't be happy to not be of interest to others such as these people.
I can just feel the stare from across the wagon.
Yeah.
It's also looking for insight. He wins this round.
You kind of just like glare at him, and then he just looks so like friendly and peaceful, and you kind of feel a little bit bad about it. Like you're not sure if you just judged him too harshly, and then you kind of maybe they really didn't write notes about him. Is he hurting on the inside? Best not to dig too deep.
Well,
But
their notes aren't exactly the most accurate, anyways. So I wouldn't be too worried about it.
What they have on you?
Hmm? Oh, just a bunch of suspicions, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nothing.
Hmm?
I said there's nothing.
you feel the whole wagon staring at you.
Well, right then.
All right. As you guys move on, you finally kind of like see a village kind of off in the distance. Like, finally, like a nice little break. As you guys do get closer, though, go ahead. For those of you who are outside, go ahead and roll perception checks. For those of you who are inside, you probably wouldn't notice yet.
How on fire is it?
Well, depends. Are you outside?
Yep.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that is the best hyena ever.
Do you roll a 20? Oh.
Drew a 20 is more like it.
Oh, gotcha. There we go.
You guys kind of look out. You notice there's like a lot of torch lights kind of like leading out of town. It looks like a bunch of wagons are kind of backed up, and there's like tents and stuff kind of set off to the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are also, Misfit, you notice some sort of like commotion, probably about like a half mile up. You see like this group that seems to be very loud.
I'm sensing a kerfuffle.
We are really good with kerfuffles.
I'm the best with kerfuffles. Should we check it out?
I mean, we don't have to get involved, but we can see what's going on.
From the looks of it, as you get closer, they have like a woman who's kind of tied up. They're kind of pulling behind a horse and a crowd of people like yelling at things behind her.
Mm-hmm.
The most common thing that I could say without bleeping it out would be witch. he watches like people are chucking like stones and vegetables at her. She's like walking or getting pulled behind this horse.
No,
I'm not a big fan of this kerfuffle.
no, I'm not either.
Is this like as we're traveling down the road, or is this like in a village?
This is outside of a village. So like we're near the village. There's looks like there's like a backlog of wagons. And so like there's these makeshift like tent cities that have been kind of made up outside.
And they're accusing someone of being a witch.
Yeah, it looks like just a mob of people are accusing someone of being a witch. From where they are, you're not 100% sure.
I wonder how true it is.
Let's see. Get my rocks going. First rock's a miss. That kid has no aim.
Is she tied to a
Second rock kinda
stake,
hits
like
in the
they're going to
back.
burn, or she?
No, so her hands are bound and kind of tied to a horse in front of her, and someone's like leading her down the road, and then people are just like chucking stuff and yelling and following behind. But it looks like they're probably, you would gather, probably likely. Oh, and the third rock. A 2! No! You watch as the kid hits a wall and it hits him right back in the face.
And that's only going to add fuel to that fight.
Okay, she did it! But they seem to be leading her away from the main road. There are many torches in this group also.
I don't like that.
What's a race?
Human.
So,
Does there appear to be a leader?
Roll an insight check as you kind of like measure the, you kind of gauge the crowd.
yeah.
I knew someone would ask this question. That's why I made up a name. Which book? Wrong book. I had the other book open. I had to pull up a dragon's name. Yeah. You kind of easily pick them out. They're a little bit of a larger individual. Probably stands like 6'9". Probably like a good 250, 260. And he's kind of like instigating.
What are you guys?
You
She's
kinda hear me
actually
out.
guilty? Or...
She's behind it.
He's mind? What?
She's behind it.
No.
Highly unlikely.
Behind what?
Well, if that's the case, we
You
should
say
do
that out loud?
something, shouldn't we?
Yep,
Uh-huh.
of course Misfit does.
A little kid who like walks kind of like next to you. She's like, "Oh, all the disappearing people."
Of course there's disappearing people.
Why are there always disappearing people?
So,
She ate them.
She ate
What?
them.
what makes people think that she ate them?
I don't know. That's what my mom said.
Well, I don't think it's very nice to eat people.
They just kind of nod in agreement.
Yes.
Dustin's gonna. Is the horse like going fast?
Not super fast. It's like
All
going
right.
at a trot.
I am going to trot alongside her, and any rocks that are thrown are going to be thrown at me instead.
Okay.
I,
So you
I sent you a
walk in-
message.
You valiantly kind of hold up the shield, taking the rotten fruits and stones being chucked at her.
Let's see
Basically,
going.
yeah.
Can I go up to the man who was instigating and just stand next to him?
Oh yeah, you're a bear.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Establishes a mental connection to Lou. So, Lou, what's
we're
the plan?
stopping it.
Bag?
I like this train of thought, though.
I could probably I could probably cause some kind of distraction, though she would likely take the blame. Do you have a way of getting her out of there?
How close are people walking to her?
I am right next to her.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna accidentally kill you.
Are you sure about that? He hasn't hit that long rest button, so I have 28 wounds.
Oh, hey, can we get our
I'm
long
not
rest?
rested.
No.
I just wondered.
How long rest you? Long rest. There you go. Hold on, I have to take a picture real quick of something.
Was
Did
it
you
a
get a
20?
two?
Is the time I do not get a 2. Is the time I wouldn't mind.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the target.
Just out of curiosity, how close to the witch woman or the supposed witch woman are we?
As you guys, if you guys want to follow over, I mean, you can get within like 30 feet or so.
Yeah, I'm following. How
Okay.
close are the bystanders to the witch woman?
Well, they seem to be held up, and there seems to be like some yelling commotion at the front.
Yeah, I want to get as close as I can.
Yeah, as you get to the front, the larger individual is apparent. The one actually Misfit was standing next to. Misfit, you kind of look at him, and he kind of looks over to like one of the other leaders of this mob and starts arguing with them. You're like, huh? Excuse me. Where did it go?
Where did it go now?
Serena will be trying to stay within 30 feet, but also trying to stay within the crowd, or at least
Sure.
portions of the crowd that are following along. While doing that, just tell Lou. So, wander up and ask if she did it. Or at the very least tell one of the others to ask.
So,
Misfit.
Mm.
The larger man begins to kind of tear up. And he just kind of falls to his knees and starts crying.
Oh,
oh.
I'm gonna start kind of patting him on the back.
Jeez.
Please, you must forgive me. I didn't mean anything by it.
What's going on?
What is this dude talking about?
You see, she's no witch. I lied.
Uh-huh.
I was covering for my wife, and he turns and points at his wife. And she just looks at him like, it's a lie. Hold on one sec.
All right, now
This is
my
much
attention is drawn to the lady who's been tied up now.
The one I'm protecting.
Yep.
The witch woman is going to need to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw here.
The witch woman?
Which witch?
Or the supposed witch woman, the one who's The one who's being or who's
yeah.
shackled and being carried off.
So let me get this very. Are you casting a spell?
Sort of. Yes.
Okay, so I just want to get this real clear. So, to read the mind to see if she's actually a witch or not, you're going to cast a spell to confirm.
In a town that's trying to burn a witch.
So to be
Yep.
perfect. Well, I mean, first of all, Serena doesn't. No visuals, no verbal somatic or components being used. This one also stems from her telepathy.
I know. Wait, 14, yes?
Yep.
That's a 2.
That's
It's going to follow me for
Alright, so
weeks.
I get surface thoughts off her. Let's see.
Surface thoughts?
We learn surface thoughts. What is most on its mind at the moment? It's the action. Let's see.
Other
Yeah.
than-
So what's on her mind? This
Other
particular
than
moment?
the fact that you needed the spell to land so that you can delve deeper, this one's really easy. She's scared out of her mind that she's about to be killed. Like, mortified. Like, panicked. That's what's consuming her surface thoughts at the moment. The other individuals are arguing. So now there's people saying that she is a witch, and then there's people saying that that guy's wife is a witch. And he's like totally selling this up for his wife too. Like, I saw her do this. I was cooking soup. It was no soup. It was poison.
Lou's gonna walk over to the. Would you like some help? How close? Well, first thing, how close are people to the actual witch woman or the supposed witch woman?
Oh, there's people that are pretty close.
Within
The
10
closest
feet?
person is the guy on the horse, though.
And Dustin, yes.
Hmm.
You could just tell me to cut her loose and carry her off.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
thinking too hard.
Also,
yeah, yes, I am. Let's just do that.
All right, I grab the rope and I cut it, and then I pick up the girl and I start walking away.
All right, so you run past the people in front. You run up towards the horse. Go ahead and make an attack.
I
At the rope.
I was assuming I was like already just up there keeping pace with her.
Oh yeah, but there's also a mob of people.
Okay.
This is just like as they see you kind of run over
Attack on the
the rope.
How close am I to Dustin doing this?
I would say from you, you're probably like 60 to 75 feet away,
Okay.
sitting in the wagon, and they're kind of like off the side. So you just watch the flourish. Kind of the axe comes out, you just smack it down and like have it back to a ready stance.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of just like falls over, losing the momentum of the horse.
Can I roll to catch her?
I won't even make you roll for the nat 20. Just gonna like spin and catch her with the other attack. I won't be using that.
Basically.
Yeah, more or less. And people start to kind of yell at you.
All right.
Serena is relay to Lou.
He's in league with the
The
devil!
one who did it.
I start yelling back at them.
Talking animal.
So, what do you say, Misfit?
Boogity boo.
I think I'm just gonna roar.
You.
Yep. Yes, I know. I like to get in trouble.
Do you roar or do you say
when
something
Dustin
else?
cuts her loose,
Misfit?
I roar, and then I follow it up with, you're being really mean.
Okay. So for the roar, roll a performance check.
Oh, I
It's
love
not a good
you.
roar.
You just kind of yell at people. Guy next to you kind of looks at you. You get a couple of looks from people seeing the talking bear, but that's about it. And one's like, "Did you talk?"
Well, I mean, yeah. Duh.
He just passes out.
Oh no.
All right, so Dustin, you got like your shield, and you got this lady behind you.
What's her race?
Human.
Human? Okay. First
Yeah.
off, you know what's really fun to do?
Divine
You know
sense.
Yeah.
Did you cast Divine Sense?
Yep, I did.
I'm trying to think. Like anything on you guys? There's that. So you detect nothing within range.
Sweet. Then I'm going to push my way through the crowd with her behind me. If Lou would like to try to assist me somehow in pushing through people and not hurting my way through people, that'd be nice.
But there's a lot of people.
I know.
I mean,
As
Oh,
Dustin
I know what
starts
I
to
can
make his
do. I
way
know what I can
toward,
do. But yeah, do your thing first.
as Dustin starts making his way toward the crowd and people are shouting "Devil," two pair of large, white, angelic-looking wings and a halo are going to erupt from him with a brilliant light emanating out from him.
can
There you
I
go.
can I roll a
The
con
mud will
save?
vanish, and you'll appear to be in sparkling silver armor with gold trims.
Can I roll a con save, not the gag?
Major image.
Yes, you may. Sure.
Mage.
Go ahead and roll a deception check to see how well you can sell this one. Okay. So he turns into like this glorious angel in front of them all.
Let
They
me
just
through.
kind of stop and look at him.
I'm gonna start pushing people out of the way and making my way through them.
As you walk past the big guy, he's like, "But sir, my wife."
Your wife?
Yes, sir, she's a witch.
I mean, you can tie her to the horse if you want.
I didn't smell any witches.
You can smell witches.
What is this even about?
He just points over it.
His wife.
No, well, he kind of points at her. He's like, and he points at the other one. They say that she was making people disappear, but I think it was my wife. And he points back to her.
What are the people
Why?
around
Can
him
I-
doing? Like the crowd that's hearing this.
They're still just looking at him with like all of his angelicness around, just like.
Well, that dude
Not
was
sure what to
proclaiming
do.
that before he turned into an angel. What were they doing? Are they not freaking out?
Oh no, there's like a very large like assortment of people. There's people freaking out about him. There's people freaking out about people blaming each other. There's people like, no, she didn't do it. No, I can totally see she did it. Like the crowd is very divided in their emotions right now.
How are people disappearing?
And you just hear a bunch of people like randomly yelling, "The witch is eating them!"
And why would you have a reason to eat people?
At this time, the air quotes come back, and you recall not long ago, you too, no. Like, That's just what they do. They eat people,
Have you ever
especially
met a
babies.
witch? Oh, I see.
Are we in the wrong campaign?
um,
No, that's just normal witches.
Should have killed him earlier.
Yeah, I mean, out of character, he's not wrong. Witches do kill and eat people.
Wait,
who
no,
was
wait.
who was the first to
Some do.
accuse her of being
Misfit?
a witch?
They kind of look to think about it. Well, she's always been kind of strange.
Uh-huh.
Turn me into a newt.
And she was alone with the last person.
Yeah.
Where did they disappear?
They were at his home. They had had dinner, and he was never seen from again.
Was she associated with anyone else who's gone missing?
Possibly.
So you don't know. And your first reaction.
But she failed the
was-
witch test.
Okay, what's a witch test?
Fetch the dagger.
No, she's supposed to be sitting on scales.
So you're,
Oh no, we have a much better one in this world now. Don't worry, you'll appreciate this.
Oh
no. So they kind of stand her up, and he pulls out like this dull, non-sharpened dagger,
Mhm.
and he's gonna throw it at her.
Can
That is a
I-
2. That is a 2. That is a
wait.
2.
It hits Dustin.
yeah, I am the target because I'm close enough to her.
Yeah.
Like goes flying towards her, spinning. It just kind of stops in midair and then just magnetizes to the shield.
So you watch as they chuck it towards her. It just veers towards Dustin, like very blatantly. Like it's like, see.
What is that supposed to prove?
Everyone knows you can't hit a witch with a dagger.
It sounds like you're just terrible at what you do.
No, it's a thing.
Is
You're
this?
bad at throwing.
Wait, hang on, stop. Is this the first thing that you did?
Who decided that?
Just tradition.
So your
How do you
tradition-
You've never-
Are those of
daggers
five?
at random people?
Well, no. We know,
May
like
not be witches. What if
It's a
not
it's a
random
confirmation
people?
test. It's a
What if you
confirmation
hit them?
test. It's dull.
I mean, Misfit,
We
Remember-
make very few mistakes in our confirmation tests. Sorry, Larry. It's all right. He's like an eye patch on.
these people are just... okay. And...
Whatever. I didn't kill Dexter.
No, I don't believe you did.
Don't believe you did either, but I'm still rolling the insight.
You know, it's okay, ma'am. According to that guy over there, his wife probably turned him into soup. We've got this under control.
No,
She starts
Misfit.
sobbing.
I don't think there's people soup in this village. That's only something Tisulu does.
Let's be truthful.
That was unintentional.
Well, then where is he?
Has anyone actually gone into his house to see?
They all just kind of like look around.
Oh, for fuck! Someone
God,
take me!
where is-
Someone take me to the house.
I think it's better that everyone looks over towards Larry. I knocked on the door.
Oh, okay.
Then you go inside afterwards if you're looking for someone.
Oh. And
Tisulu.
you hear half the crowd. Damn it, Larry.
I got AFK just a minute.
Lou, ask them which house this is. I'll
Yeah.
go take a look.
Okay, which house?
kind of like, he lives down that way. Kind of set off the shore, maybe 2 miles, a little cottage.
Okay, someone take me.
Well, we can't let the witch go.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to channel divinity persuasion.
You don't know if she's a witch or not.
Better safe than sorry, though.
We'll keep an eye on her.
But he turned a Jedi mind trick. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Basically, yeah. Just like, yeah, you can let her go.
All right, we can let her go. Just hold on to the other one for collateral.
Other one?
I'm sure they know each other. Yeah, the wife.
Oh, for God's sake.
He looks over. It's okay, sir. The truth catches up with all of us. She had this coming a long time. I always knew something was off about her.
Oh, this town's gonna be the death of us.
All right, so at this point, it's like you have 1 day.
Hey, Lou,
Yeah.
I have a question.
All right, what's your question?
What is a wife?
Oh, boy. Do you know what marriage is? Okay. It's when you promise to be with someone forever that you have intimate feelings for.
At this point, you watch your wagon driver kind of like walk over with a cloud of smoke, kind of following him from out of the wagon. What happened?
A witch scare?
Oh, who did it scare?
A town.
Oh, he just kind of like looks around. Why aren't we moving anymore?
Because they think it's an innocent person and we're gonna check it out.
I'm back.
Why aren't the wagons moving?
Because they can't get through all the people.
He kind of like looks out. That's a lot of wagons.
Yep, that's a lot of people, though.
A lot of people. He just nods and then kind of walks off randomly into a field.
We're never.
We're bringing the lady with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Excuse me, ma'am.
She kind of looks over at you.
Are you a hag?
Misfit.
I have to check.
Would you have made a deal with her already?
She looks you dead in the eyes, Misfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Can I? She was joking, wasn't she?
You have made it clear that I can smell hags.
Well, out of character hags are fae or fiends.
Yeah.
You would know.
Divine Sense doesn't do fae.
Oh, might not
And
be.
I don't have Detect Evil and Good up. So I guess I have to also roll an insight if my hag sense isn't. Okay, first question: does Misfit still smell like a hag? From where he?
He is like kind of like, if there is a like faded, dirty laundry smell of hag scent. That's what Misfit smells like.
Yeah, and
Like old hag smell.
this woman is just feels like a straight up human.
She smells like mud and rotten fruit.
Yeah, she's not a hag. I'm gonna say, don't mess with him. He believes too easy. No, actually, I will say, careful with the jokes you tell. They may bite you later.
She looks over at Misfit. Well, he's very proper.
He is
Just
a
smiles.
distinguished young man, the best of us.
Wow. Is he a bear too?
I've been thinking about it, and I think he might be.
Well, your secret's safe with me.
And
Oh.
yours with me.
I'm Lucy, by the way.
Oh,
Just kinda
I'm
like-
Misfit.
Pats you on your head.
Oh, wait, I can do handshakes. I offer a paw.
Very nice.
Are you
Just
gonna
kind of like
okay?
looks at all of you.
Ignore that +5.
Thank you, everyone, for your help.
I'm back.
No,
Welcome back.
Welcome.
didn't
It's
sit
real.
right.
Just
Just
a real.
So people are disappearing. You got accused of it, and now you're not concerned anymore.
Well, I'm not being burned alive, so there's always that. But if you're willing to find my friend, I would be glad for your help.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned that if no one finds your friend after we leave, they're just gonna tie you to the horse again.
There is that, yeah.
Always so barbaric when violence is everyone's first instinct.
Are witches actually immune to daggers?
No.
Misfit, are you immune to a dagger?
Only the really small ones. I've been working on my tolerance, though.
Then I think a witch is not immune to daggers.
You hear your driver. No, it's true.
Were you wandering off into a field somewhere?
Oh, he came back.
It's called a circle.
Keep walking.
Did you have a good walk?
He just kind of smiles and goes back to his circle.
Oh, he's doing another lap.
Does
All
some
right,
stretches and squats as he walks.
Derek's house.
Yeah.
So, what about that man's wife?
She looks out towards the crowd.
Like, they're not dragging her off, are they?
They've like tied her up.
Has it been 10 minutes yet? Is it 10 minutes? 10
Yeah,
minutes?
they said they were holding her as collateral
Yeah.
because all witches know each other. So obviously, we only need to hold one of them. See? Makes perfect sense.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, why? People.
I think these townfolk might be really dumb.
Only some of them.
Well,
She looks at you.
Mr.
I'm from this town.
Yep, that's why we're changing it to some of them.
Acceptable answer.
I am not going to follow you to the house. I'd probably
Yeah,
talk to the crowd to find more information about bodies if they've ever been found.
From what you gather as they travel, no one's ever seen a single one of these bodies. People have found like trails of blood that lead to nowhere and come from nothing. So like a body had been killed or something, but no identifying way to find anyone.
Not even bones. You accuse people without any sort of evidence other than they saw them last.
Well, we have numerous tips.
Oh, really? I bet they're like Larry, where he knocks on the door and doesn't go inside.
Just hear from the back. I said I'm sorry, okay?
You could say you're sorry when we figure out what's going on.
I have poor depth perception.
Oh, he does have an eye patch.
I don't like walking at dusk.
Are you guys going to the house? Because I'm not going to the house.
Yeah, we was headed over to the house.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
And
who all is going to the house?
Serena will follow along.
Sure.
Are there still lots of crowds, or are they thinned out now?
They've mostly thinned out, but there's still a backup of people. There's like people that have made up camps too.
Yeah, well, I'd say if there was
Seems like-
room where I could move about town without getting knocked over easy, then I was just going to kind of go through and look to see if they had any kind of like bookstore or general store that may have something like that, just to see what's here.
Well, so far, no one has actually got into the town. We're on the outside of the gates.
Okay.
So there seems to be some sort of major backup. So we're just kind of hanging out with people that are kind of like, oh, well, we're not going anywhere. So they kind of pulled their stuff out and made camp.
I was thinking we were like in an
There,
open
that's right.
area inside the town.
So,
Yeah, they have
would
it
you rather
all up.
me
There it is.
with you going check out this place, or would you rather me stay with Dustin and help him whatever his endeavors are?
I'd rather have you help me check this out.
All right.
Let me get my map. Okay. Do. You guys kind of make your way over. He kind of like lives off kind of to the side of town, like through like there's like a tiny little stream that you cross over twice to kind of get to where he is, and you can kind of see his little two building. It's like a main living building and then like a little barn across the river. It looks like, get my grid on here so I can drop you guys. Do. Let's do 75. And I gotta turn the grid down before Thayer sees it.
What? I wouldn't bitch about such a thing, except every time.
Never.
Put on a mask.
Hey, got him trained now.
Yep.
Alright, so it's so weird. Is the mask that light? Huh. Interesting. Just expose some of this. There we go. Okay. There's the map.
It's
No,
dark.
she must be a witch. All I can see is a black void.
Can't see, I can't see. So let's see. So we have Serena and Lou. Anyone else?
Mhm.
Or just the two of you?
Can you put a token on so I can see for stream?
Got your owl right here. Misfit. All right. Let me go grab a drink and then we'll start the beer event.
Also, man, Lou apparently didn't like that angelic performance.
Oh, because he knows who did that.
Even still.
I'm not going to deny it worked. It was corny, though.
I mean, we were at a witch trial.
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right. So, everyone got the map up. Who needs it?
Yep.
Yep, I'm good.
Can you see it, Dustin, or nay?
I cannot, but I'm fine.
I'm just gonna put you here so you can see it.
Oh, okay.
You're not here though.
I know.
Dustin, what did you do? What are you doing?
Dustin's standing in the bushes.
Or you can
Dustin,
watch it on
is
the
that
stream.
you?
They told me there
Nor.
was blood going into the woods. I'm looking for it.
There we go. Dustin's invisible now.
Sweet.
All right. So you guys kind of approach. Doesn't look like you don't see like any lights or anything. It is. Let's change our time of day slightly here. Yes, it is a little bit later. Ooh, not that late. I'll go like about that-ish. What do you guys wish to do?
First things first, is the door locked?
You go across the bridge.
Yep.
Oh, is it like a
So I'll
rickety
start
bridge?
inspecting the bridge.
I don't know. Roll an investigation check.
Here's my investigation check.
I need you to roll an acrobatics check, Lou.
Okay.
That bridge is the most sturdy bridge we have ever seen.
Yes. I can
Still
reroll
falls
that,
in the-
but I'm not.
He's like, I'll show you my and a board breaks and you fall through halfway. So like you go up in the water up to like the top of your thighs, and then your arms are stuck like in the ropes in the wood.
Oh, that's.
Are you okay?
Misfit, I don't think you're making it across there. At least not that way.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't look fine.
That's a matter of opinion.
All right.
Can I pull myself out?
Well,
Roll an athletics check, sure.
All right. Come on, 0. Darn.
You like try to pull yourselves up, but like the little stream, the bit of current there is, like makes it hard to pull against it with like the weight of your pants.
Oh, boy.
Filled your boots up.
Yo.
It's like pulling against every open thing it can get.
All right. A little help here.
What do you do?
I can't reach you.
He could drown, Misfit.
No.
I know how to swim. I'll be fine.
you know, Misfit, you could probably just go underneath him and push him back up. Doesn't look that deep.
Oh, you're probably right. Sploosh.
You jump into the bath.
Our dastardly plan to get Misfit to take his monthly bath.
You just see a bunch of people run out of the trees and start chucking bars of soap at you. Ah!
Which travels all the ruse just to get you to this location.
Zool comes out. He's really like a groomer.
Oh, your nails are so long. But here, see them.
No.
All right. So
It's
you
got the nail
go.
clippers of doom.
It's not that deep. So you manage to like go down and you kind of like put your head and you lift up Blue.
Thank you.
Water's kind of nice though too, Misfit. Not gonna lie.
Do I see any fish?
Perception. Oddly enough, you don't see a single fish.
That's odd. Can I drink some of the water?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Does it taste funny?
Roll a nature check. Not specifically, no.
Excuse me. Oh,
But you also do notice, Misfit. When you see, there's no fish. There's no animals here either, other than like a single raven just chilling out in a tree.
I wave at the raven.
sorry.
Nice.
Make her way across.
Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
You guys carefully make your way across,
Yep.
seemingly without issue. Apparently, you found the one bad board with the one.
Yep. Where's the door?
There is a door.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Correct.
I guess I will knock on the door.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. No answer.
Well, he's dead. Let's go.
See, Larry was right.
All right. Is it locked?
Yeah.
At least the man locks his door.
Scoot over. Serena will unsling her bag, pull out the set of lockpicks, inspect the lock, and just going to attempt to pick the lock.
Hey, Lou, can you hold something for me?
Sure.
I give a tremendous shake.
Fuck misfit.
You try to pick it. It's like it's kind of greasy, Serena. Just isn't kind.
Misfit.
Why is the lock? Hold on. Just gonna give it a second attempt.
All right. So while you're kind of doing that, the two of you, what are you doing while she's working on the door?
I'm getting Misfit's excess water dumped on me.
Nice.
Is that correct?
That's very nice of you to hold it for me.
Misfit.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
I'm gonna check maybe for windows.
You look in. Most of them are drawn shut, or extremely dark. You kind of don't see anything else in there.
Come on, almost got it.
Oh, I should be doing this. I'm gonna cast guidance on Serena.
Suddenly feel so enlightened. Oh, right, that's how she did it.
That's better. You're like, oh yeah. And then click.
And there. One open door.
All right, let's check it out.
You're getting pretty good at that.
Thank you, Miss.
So you open the door, and before you see on the floor a raven.
Oh, great.
It just kind of hops out the front and flies up into a tree. However, what you see in front of you, you're not sure what to make of.
Let's open. Oh, boy. Oh.
Oh, I think
Holes?
Those are big holes. I just couldn't make them any
No.
bigger.
to
You know,
clarify,
Claire,
are they like
something an
misfit
odd
big
sense
holes
of
or
deja vu.
They're not misfit big holes, but they are larger holes.
I asked if we were in the wrong campaign earlier. Okay.
well? Huh.
Is there a
We go
nearby
inside.
volcano?
You never know.
Yeah, I go inside.
All right, so you see these three very large holes. Other than that, items about the room have been like tossed about and knocked over. There is also a small bit of blood traces around the room. And you see, Serena, where you are, there's like a blood puddle that gets dragged into one of the holes.
Yeah. Someone.
With the blood puddle, is she seeing like any prints of, say, insectoid legs stomping about, or of claws, or
Roll an investigation check and see what you make out. Ah, it's cursed you as well. Nah, it's there's a lot going on. You really don't pick out anything specifically like that.
no, the
Other than the
blood
drag.
is absolutely everywhere. Hey, Misfit, I don't suppose you can smell anything that's not human in here?
Oh, it's worth a shot. Give a good sniff around. Does it smell
So
like
when you say human, so he wouldn't be able to smell human, but he can obviously detect more humanoids. Oddly enough, one thing you do kind of notice, you sniff about the air. You're not sure, like, it's hard to kind of describe the smell, but it kind of smells a little bit like how the water tasted. Like, it's not bad, it's just a kind of a foreign scent to you.
I just kind of smack my lips.
Okay, is that a good smacking your lips or a bad smacking your lips?
Weird. I just can't put my
That's-
nose on it.
Oh? What's the smell? Or, sorry, you said you couldn't.
I don't know, but it smelled kind of like how the water tasted.
How did the water taste?
Like water. And
So, it smells like water?
And stuff.
And stuff.
Just gonna inspect the store.
Kind of open it up. Goes into like a bedroom, but the bedroom seems to be untouched.
Can I just put my face on one of the holes?
Absolutely.
It's a black void. Well, I guess we have Hmm. Well, if we're going to find out what this is, there seems to be one direction.
Hello?
You put your head in. Just roll a D100, Misfit. So you kind of hear your voice echo, and then you kind of hear like a little chittering sound.
Are you friendly?
Yeah, it sounds like, and I only know what this sound currently sounds like at the moment because we're pet sitting a bearded dragon. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard what a bunch of cockroaches sound like just sitting in a container?
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds like that. That's what you hear.
Oh, swarms. Uh-oh.
I think there's bugs down there.
Oh, okay. I think we might want to get out of this building.
Would Serena be aware of any insectoid that would make a hole about this size?
We've never heard of an insect this big.
We can't fit down the holes, can we?
Yeah, you can.
No, we can't.
Hunk egg.
I mean, yes.
The only form that won't currently fit down as is misfit in bear form, but humanoids can fit down these.
You're gonna have to go on without me.
We don't have to go anywhere right now. This is not safe to go
Do
in.
the holes seem to go just like straight down, or
Not straight, but they kind of go down at an angle.
one too steep to walk down?
Oh no, you're gonna have to crawl through these.
No, I'm not crawling.
At least you're a part of it. You're not sure how far it goes down or how thin or large they are. You do watch the raven just kind of like hops on the floor and kind of looks down the hole and then just like jumps into one.
Oh,
You know, there's been a very odd number of strange ravens around us. Like,
Tell us if you find anything, Mr. Raven.
no, Misfit, you're going to need a more whole accessible form.
I'm always hole accessible.
Clipped.
Yikes.
I could not.
That's
Well played,
fantastic.
Oh, internet.
Oh boy.
Your head doesn't get stuck in the hole though.
There's that.
What do I know that is whole accessible?
A misfit.
Can you not just do a squirrel?
I mean, I want to be like battle
Something
ready if
combat
there's bugs
capable?
down there.
Honey badger.
Honey badger.
Yeah, well, you can burrow too.
I don't know if I've seen one of those.
I became one, but I think I polymorphed out before you got a good look.
Oh no, I saw you. I think I. Oh no, I don't remember.
Be a snake.
Yeah, him and birds became honey badgers and were
It
burrowing.
could be a giant snake. That sounds like a good idea.
Ginormous earthworm. I can't damage you, but I will wiggle at you.
I have been a big slug before.
So what do the three of you do?
Should we go get Dustin?
Yes, we should do this alone.
How long of a walk was it?
To get out here, probably like 30 minutes.
Oh,
I'm on it.
What if we run?
Are we
Well,
running back? Or
we can send him a message.
Leah's not here.
Serena will attempt to mimic Lou's voice.
You notice it's not Lou, it's too confident.
No, wait a second. Beat a 3. Message is one way, right?
No, it's both ways.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it's you get a response.
Sending a message.
Message.
Well,
Sending.
Message is a cantrip that it goes 120 feet.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
it's just sending. Okay.
Message is phone. Because Dusty ain't here.
I'll
He's
just
just
post in chat. And as for the voice, you should take your choice of performance or deception.
You beat both of them anyway.
She is.
like
Marius, where are you at this point, by the way?
me?
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever get into town, or are we still like outside?
You're outside of the town. You and Dustin are both stayed behind.
I will just be hanging out in the wagon.
I'm gonna like shoot up and be like, look around and go like, I will say this. Okay, how does this recipient part of sending work? If
You
I say
get 25 words.
If I say something out loud, do you still hear it?
I mean, kind of up to you, I suppose.
If you're
Okay.
trying to reply,
You're probably thinking it as you're saying it, so it's your
That's true.
mental that's sending it through.
Yeah, so you can say it, but it'll go through regardless. You don't have to say it, though, but yeah.
Marty, did you just hear Tisalu?
No? Are you feeling okay?
I heard him say, go to the house, there are holes. With large insects? What does that? And that's all you get.
Are you sure that's his exact words?
Okay.
The word.
Come to the house, there are some holes with large insects. What?
Is that exactly what it says, sir? Because that can be interpreted multiple ways if you read it verbatim.
Yeah.
I think they're more good.
They're partying with some large bugs. They're gonna
There
do.
was a typo.
I think I gotta go. I'm gonna go to.
You
I'm
have
gonna
fun
go
with
to the
those large holes.
So, yeah, insects. I don't. All right, I'll start. Okay. Was I told where the house was prior? I don't think I was.
No, because you're out questioning people.
Yeah. What are you gonna make me roll to find out where Derek's house is?
Well, first of all, it's Dexter, not Derek.
True.
Roll, let's just call it, What do we call it? Just roll a charisma check. See how long it takes you to ask for directions and get good answers. And you start asking around. Yeah. Someone's like, you're like, you're like, oh yeah. He used to live, or he lived out over there before he disappeared, and kind of explains it to you. Easy enough to get to.
Okay.
So you're now on the map where you are.
I can't actually see that because it is all dark.
Oh, did she make you invincible?
No, like literally there are no light sources.
It's daylight.
I can only see.
Click your token.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Yeah, click your token. Oh, hold on.
I'm clicking it.
Oh, because it is a time of day. It is a little bit darker.
Yeah.
That's weird that it does like that.
I remember the bridge is like this way though, so
Yeah.
now I can see. Zart, I'm just gonna walk up to Lou.
So why you travel though? Because you got 30 minutes before you get there.
Yeah.
Serena. Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Misfit.
Mhm.
That cockroach idling sound
Uh-huh.
is slightly louder.
Mm. I don't like this.
It'll be fine.
Is it coming from
No.
any one of the holes in particular?
Yeah. I think I'm going to meditate a little bit.
And then you hear like an almost cricket-like sound in unison. Like everything stopped moving and started making one singular sound. And from the hole next to you, Lou, breaking the cricket sound, you hear caw, 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 caw. And you watch this raven kind of like fly out and like start circling around in the room and it's like cawing its head off.
I don't like that.
All right, we should probably get into a place where Misfit, come on, get out.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna open this window first.
It lands on the raven lands next to your shoulder. 6, 6, 6.
6.
But it said 666, so that could be bad.
Battle.
They're devil crickets.
Your time has come, Misfit.
Oh no.
Life for a life. This is where it ends.
Serena
I knew
will
this day
take a
would
seat
come.
on the bridge
I
and
love Darkest Dungeon.
begin to meditate.
Misfit, Dustin, about the time you get there, you see people like kind of running out of the house and looking back towards the door.
I will approach.
Roll athletics or acrobatic. Actually, roll acrobatics as you cross that bridge for me, buddy.
Almost a 5.
Whew. You managed to cross without issue.
Hello, Dustin.
Oh, yeah. Bugs? House? What?
Shh. They're coming.
What are?
The bugs.
There's some holes in there with some big bugs.
Oh, that was big.
Can I push you aside, Misfit?
Mhm.
Yeah, I won't. Okay. What bugs? Can I hear the bugs?
Roll a perception check.
I don't know.
You hear something, but you're not sure what it is, though. Sounds like crickets.
All right, what's the plan, Commander?
We're gonna wait until they go. so we know
You
what
know,
they
you
are.
can maybe stomp around and lure them out.
You can what now?
Well, you could probably stomp around and lure them out.
I think I am perfectly shaped to plug up at least one of those holes.
No, because then they can bite you.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Isn't
Hate
is
getting
that
bit when you're
is that
plugging
barrel
holes.
is that barrel actually there?
Yep.
All right, plug one up. I'll try to push a barrel over one of the holes and like jam it in.
Sure.
Athletics.
Puns right themselves,
No, you
man.
can do it. Not hard.
Sweet. Yeah. I'll mark which one I cover then.
Sure. So go ahead and cover one. As you do that, Dustin, you see from the far left side the tip of a mandible just kind of like sitting there.
They're here.
Misfit, fetch.
Well, you didn't
And
throw
you just
anything.
hear like this squealing sound, and everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
I'm so glad I'm inside the house. Actually. Would it be more like right here then?
Hold on one sec.
Somewhere around there.
Oh, Lou was not ready.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, no.
0 initiative.
Therising it up.
So Dustin was busy moving a barrel. Misfit and Lou were both caught off guard by Serena saying, Misfit, fetch.
What, you didn't throw anything.
It's true, you didn't.
And Marius just got his order of tea.
Serena Lou Misfit. From your southeast, you hear a chittering sound.
Oh, that's why the water tasted like that.
It's an ugly cottage. It's a bug cottage.
It's an yep.
Oh, their size large. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
One's going to go ahead and try to bite you. 15. What do you do? Shield or no shield?
Shield.
All right. Stops it, yeah?
Yep. It just hit me.
Did it hit you still?
No, I
okay,
have
gotcha.
15 base.
So you feel yourself being about to be attacked, and the shield kind of pushes the mandibles back and saves you at the last minute.
Ooh, okay.
That was his turn. Serena, the only person who rolled well. Other than
Well, let's see. How big of a radius is it? I believe it's 20 feet. There it is. Yep. So, just gonna go ahead and throw some mischief around. As some pixies and stuff are floating around or flying around. The Fey Magics are flying around there. Drops of molasses appear and hover in the queue, turning it into difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. That is not ideal. Well,
I don't know if it's molasses. The bugs might like that.
hey, if they're attracted to the molasses, good for them. So then back up. And
I've seen worse things run after a ration.
Or was that molasses?
All right. From the barn, you hear something like breaking wood as it breaks through the side.
Oh. Hello, new friend.
Someone's going to kind of just
is Marius right? Are they attracted to the molasses?
They're carnivores.
actually. He's
Good
gonna
point.
attack you.
They may be
All right.
omnivores.
So that's Tisalu, Misfit, and Serena both making dex saves.
A misfit got the 20.
Oh,
You all take
he was apparently caught off guard by that one.
10 points and 5 points of acid damage as it spits a stream across all of you.
The only
Maybe
one
it
I'm
starts
not
from the fresh
resisting
off
to.
acid.
Misfit.
Oh,
So there's a thing that I need to do, Techno.
Hmm.
We love when people do things.
Yeah.
I want a wild shape, but I want to be a bear.
Then be a bear.
See
I
if you can
haven't.
be the Bruce Bear.
I don't know how to be more bear. Can I be the Bruce Bear?
You don't know. You can always try.
Risk it. Do it for the
Um,
biscuit.
He said there were 6 of them. I'm gonna try to wild shape. I'm thinking I want to be a bear, but I'm maybe a little bigger than this. I don't know.
That it?
I guess.
You kind of gotta be a bear. Gotta be bigger. Gotta be bigger. Let's see. Roll a D100.
Oh boy.
Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, do.
Did that not drop in chat?
Mm-mm.
Did not.
Nope.
Oh no, it was a 13. This is
Rip.
gross.
Do, do.
Oh my goodness.
Turn into a normal bear of your standard range.
So I don't wild shape?
We wild shape, but you can pick a bear you can normally turn into.
I thought you said I couldn't do that.
So you can't turn into. You could wild shape into a different type of bear, but you are just a bear by default also.
You can't be blue when you wild shape into a bear.
Okay. Let me put on my bear then.
Oh. So these things have acid, huh?
Yeah.
Easier to digest you.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna start a smacking
Go for it.
this one. That was also one.
Ooh, that was close.
You still hit it though.
That went from a 20 to a 1 to a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the claws.
Another hit.
And it's my turn.
All right. Take a decent chunk out of him. Dustin, your barrel begins to shake, and then the mandibles that were sticking out pop out.
Okay. I imagine I'm still holding onto the barrel. At this
Yeah,
point.
your barrel's still moving too. He's from a different hole.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go ahead and try to bite you. Gotta love that armor.
Uh-huh.
Surprise.
Yep, they're up. They're up. Gosh. I don't know if
Once-
it's shaking means it stopped it or if it means I have to hold it down more. Do you guys have it covered outside?
There's only 2.
All right, I'm gonna keep holding this barrel. So yeah, I will. Wait, hang on. How did
Don't
I
forget
need
this
to-
one next to you.
I know. Yeah, I would do that. Good luck out there. I have things covered in here for now. And all 3 of you are gonna get blessed.
Oh,
So it's gonna use. Was that a bonus action? No, it was my action. Can I bonus action hold the barrel down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Do I need to roll a check for that?
Roll in athletics.
Okay.
All right, so you're holding it down.
And that's my turn.
All right, let's see.
all
Lou.
right, my turn. Alrighty. Oh boy, I did not put your AC on you.
You look back and all 3 of you have some acid burns, but Serena looks like fairly damaged by it more than most.
Oh, we had +3 to that save.
Yeah, you did. For some reason I was flying. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
It would not have changed the result for me, I don't think.
+10 or
Uh,
+4.
+3 actually.
Okay.
It was
Nope.
1 higher than it should have been.
Then nope. I am still taking the same amount of damage.
Hmm.
Oh. I have choices to make now.
I'm alright.
Nope. Attack of opportunity.
That they do.
Both of them.
No, just 8.
Okay. Ow.
You take 15 points of damage.
Hellish rebuke.
Look back. Fucker. That's fail.
Woohoo.
Oh.
That's a low roll.
Do you have empowered spell or whatever that
No,
one is?
no, I do not. Ow. Alright. First things first, I'm going to Quicken Spell. That is 2 sorcery points.
Totally worth it.
Quicken Spell, and don't want to target her. Don't want to target the Ankeg. And I'm going to cast Protection from Energy Acid.
Nice.
Now, where was I? Wait, nope, not stepping in that, molasses. And Shocking Grasp.
So you attack the one Misfit focused on as well.
Oh, yeah, if the one down here was Misfits.
That's definitely a hit.
Oh, add +3 to that.
That is number 8. Done.
And then that's my turn.
Dustin, the barrel pops up. Gonna try to bite you. That one does hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 14 points of damage, and you are grappled in its mandibles.
I'm still fine.
Oh, she's not here. Marius can't help you here.
I'll just sip my tea and read a book.
Let's see.
What are you reading?
I don't know. Whatever's available.
Let's see.
Maybe more of that book with the Jabberwock.
That's a good book. You see 2 blue beams shoot from one of the nearby trees. One does hit, the other one does go wide. And you see it kind of like wince in pain.
That crow is so talented.
Yep.
That does knock it unconscious. So you just watch it kind of hit it and just kind of falls over and slumps down.
Ooh.
Ooh, and it was the first in the order too. Now Serena's at the top of the order.
Okay.
The molasses is growing.
Oh, did we switch to random initiative now?
Let me
No, it died.
I thought we've been doing random.
Not in this
No.
campaign, no. There was
Apples.
one of them at the top, but it died.
The scent of apples is there for just a brief moment before a very bright pattern. Luckily, their eyes are a bit further back. Well,
You have no line of sight from your current point of view to hit that location. You got to hit like an actual location in the house.
So
You only see from there the one he's fighting above him. So your center point needs to be within the house.
yeah, it's within the house. It's right
Exactly.
there.
Good.
That will hit Dustin.
You
And?
can't see that point particularly. Your center point would most likely be the Ankeg itself, but you could do like the top wall above it. I think it still doesn't
Okay.
change anything though.
So it's a 30-foot cube.
Yep. Bright lights start shining around briefly. And oh wow, did they all pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a productive third level spell.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I
um,
also cast a 3rd level spell.
bonus action. She's gonna glare at the one, or she's gonna stare at the one nibbling on her paladin, and it is going to get a bit of a headache here. If I can find my spell. I'll swing to this. Oh yeah, it tells that one.
Mhm.
And because it took psychic damage. Scrolling through a bunch of abilities. Where is it? There it is. I forgot to all right, and just gonna go ahead and back up a little bit.
Serena,
Let's see, Misfit. He's gonna go ahead and try to bite you, Misfit. You take 12 points of damage, and you are also grappled in its mandibles. Misfit.
Awful. I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage. And I do have a new picture for this.
Oh,
Ooh. Hey,
Ah!
Sunte, how'd you get in here?
I was feeling inspired.
I'll eat you all.
I am going to munch this man severely.
Go for it. Oh, that's my hand. That's a hit. Not bad.
And with the claws.
Another hit. Ooh. It's looking rough.
He has been munched. My job here is done.
Number 1.
Yeah.
It's gonna try to help eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to bite, you can't get a good grip on you though.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
I'm worried about what happens if I spend another turn with the one coming out of a hole grappled. I imagine it's just going to start moving backwards. So, thanks for the mind sliver, because I'm going to command it. I'm going to try to command.
you are most welcome.
And it passes.
Oh no.
Uh,
You rolled a natural 18 with a -4 to its thing.
Oh, no.
It's the worst you could have rolled on it, but just rolled high.
I can't. I have no bonus action attacks.
Hey, wait, did that D4 not subtract from it?
It did.
Yeah,
No.
it did.
It rolled a nat 18.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
it's,
it rolled the maximum penalty.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think I got any bonus actions, and grappling is a full action to remove. I'm done.
All right.
Misfit, you got that one?
Yeah.
Wait, you're transformed into a bear right now?
They said
Angry
yes.
bear.
Alright. Is this thing in cover from me?
Which one?
Number 1.
No.
Alright. Dude, this is going to be a great 3rd level spell to waste.
If you kind of angle yourself, you could probably hit both of them.
Fireball.
Oh, no. Chromatic Orb.
Ah, gotcha.
I mean, it's more than one sheet.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to do this as a 2nd level Chromatic Orb.
Go for it.
Oh, nope. Drop that off somewhere not on the map. I need to hit it first. It's 1 extra D8.
Ooh, damn.
No, actually, I don't need to move closer to it. I'm going to Quicken Spell. Do I go for a con save or an attack roll?
You have bonuses to attack rolls because of Bless.
Yeah. Ray of Frost.
That's definitely a hit. Ooh, nice.
Yep. And that's my turn. Let go of our paladin.
The wrong one to try to make it let go, but yeah.
Well, I couldn't hit that one without probably accidentally hitting you.
23. You take 13 points of damage.
Ooh.
And Bless is gone. It looks like he's trying to bite you in half.
It's squeezing pretty hard. I'm fine. You take care of the others.
Just sip on my tea, turn the page, keep reading.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Let me just do some math.
Is the Bruce power +1 to damage as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And to
I'm
hit,
doing
right?
that.
Attack and damage.
Oh,
So,
I haven't been
basic-
doing that.
yeah. Yeah, +1 to basically all the combat things.
21. Oh, interesting. So as you're sitting there, Misfit, you kind of rage, and all of a sudden, you just see 2 more blue beams. Boom, boom. And one kind of strikes Onkeg 21, and it begins to like lift a club to like strike down at you, and then the other one takes the arm off, and it just falls down dead to the ground.
Good job, Mr. Crow.
There's a crow?
It's a friendly one.
It shoots beams.
What color?
Blue.
Blue.
Oh,
Best
good.
color.
Oh, good. She's not here.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see. Top of the order, Serena.
All right. Serena is gonna kind of take cover behind Lou here, and should be able to see number 19 from here.
Mhm.
Let's get 6-1. All right, and he gets a bit of a headache. Did I already apply that to him? All right, and yeah, he's in rough shape. She'll go ahead and burn some sorcery points, and the Onkeg is going to, well, I suppose let's all right. An image of the paladin is going to appear beside the Onkeg and start hacking at him.
Very nice. Misfit.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get this coded. Beam. Where did Dustin go?
He's behind the wall to your
I am-
I just I was at the perfect angle. I could not see him.
He's no more.
Dustin got dragged in.
Give him-
Object permanence.
Nom, 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 nom. Okay, and then I'm gonna it's 15, 20, 25. Hit him with the claws.
Ooh.
Wow.
They both had 3 hit points left.
Oh.
I got you, buddy.
When it dies, I'm like just holding my sides.
All right. That was 4.
Where is it? How many?
We think 6.
30. I'm gonna look around for the crow.
I look about. It's currently like sitting in a tree.
I will just stay vigilant.
dead. All right, you guys are out of combat for the moment, it would seem.
Whew.
Whole house bug. It all makes sense. Good job.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to see how long this spell lasts for a sec. 1 hour. Okay. You should be good. Hold up. Should have done this when we came
Well,
here.
well, we know what attacked them, or what has been plaguing these people now.
Are these all of them, though?
We heard, we think 6, maybe more. Also,
Well,
the
First things first, I'm going to start working on hacking one of their heads off.
Yep. The effects of share scale, these scales have a light black hue to them.
Okay.
Because of the effects of protection from energy.
All right.
During all. So, you
Misfit.
get a little bit.
I'm just testing to see if my coding works.
Okay. Okay. Let's check the barn.
You go over and check out the barn. There's another large hole in the barn also.
Oh, that's a window. Where's the door? There's the door. I can't see in there. It's pitch black.
It's the entire barn.
Oh, the hole?
No, it's in the hay.
Ah.
Boop.
Oof. How big is this hole?
Same as the others.
Thank you for keeping me safe, Misfit.
I mean, I'm sure you had it. You were doing really good.
Yeah.
They're just so crunchy.
Well, I'm holding a bug head. Well, at least we can show them it wasn't a witch.
Yeah, not a witch, but that's not good to have in this village.
No, do you think there are more?
Unless these things sound like a lot of smaller insects, there might be a lot more.
Well,
+8 to hit, Misfit.
Is that right?
No,
that's not right.
No, you were getting +6s on your damage before.
You have plus.
Bruno has +6, and I'm getting a plus. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because of Bruce. Yeah, it should be a +7. Well,
all right.
Do you think there are caves around the city? Or it'd be easier to get underground, or?
We need to ask people who lived here. I've never been here.
You're right.
I mean, there's tunnels right
While
here.
Serena is meditating, she'll also point to the water. Also, this water clearly runs underground to wherever they are.
It does?
Oh, right. Misfit said the water tasted like how they smell.
Well, couldn't that mean that there's just a hole in the water somewhere?
It's got to run underground somewhere.
Well, I don't like leaving these guys with these things around without help. Because if it's been taking villagers for this long and no one's figured it out, that's not it's actually suspicious.
Dude, no one's been opening. No one actually checked.
It's Larry.
Larry. It's all
Larry,
his.
is that you?
Larry.
He's one of them.
He's a bug summoner.
Well,
Uh,
what do you propose?
Just show him ahead, ask about caves. That's about as far as I go. At least it would get the witches off trial.
Yeah, well, they're not witches.
That I did air quotes in my mind. I'm sorry.
yeah.
My sides really hurt.
Oh, no, that's fair. You're also carrying. Here, let me help.
Do you guys need some healing?
No, I'll walk it off. I'll walk it off.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I am at half efficiency.
All right. And we'll pause there for today. So you guys kind of gather the scene, rest up, and we'll pick up here next Tuesday.
All right.
Sounds good.
Cool. Thanks for hanging
I
out.
was gonna
Go ahead.
good night, everybody. I was gonna say I was looking forward to biting Dustin in half.
Didn't get to.
Yeah, I was too, honestly.
Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out, everybody that did, and we'll catch y'all Friday for Kalsto's Friday game. Saturday for my Grimdark, and maybe Deadlands Wednesday or Thursday. Have no idea until it happens. Thanks for watching.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.